So St. Pete is my home. This is where my dad was born. My mom moved here when she was 12. I grew up here, and it's just been such a special, loving place for me. And when Michael and I got together, he's from the Tampa side of the Bay Area, and I'm from the St. Pete side, obviously. And we had a lot of dates here in St. Pete, and it became a favorite place of his too. Not only was it my favorite place to begin with, because it's my hometown, but it's just a special place for both of us.
Our love story starts online.
He decided that he wanted to take me wine tasting for our first date. So we went to Petersberg over in Tampa.
As soon as I met her, we finally saw each other because it was a very crowded place, and we finally saw each other. We both kind of oh, you're that guy from the picture. You're that girl from the picture. And we had this huge hug. And as soon as I did that, I was like, okay, good. This is someone that I can immediately relate to. And from that moment on, everything felt comfortable, not in a weird way or a bad way, but in a wonderful way. It's tough to explain. Everything just connected.
And he actually ended up kissing me on our first date, which I was not a fan of, but it turned out to be a really great thing because obviously here we are today.
No sunburn. So when Rosie first told me about Michael, they had been on a couple dates. They were hanging out a little bit, and she expressed to me that while she was very interested, she wasn't sure yet if he was the one. And I said, well, why? Do you not have the same values, aspirations, goals in life? And she said, no, he drives a Camaro.
Yes, that's why I said guys. It's our
So he proposed to me in Philadelphia, which is a very special place to me because that's where I went to college and graduate school. We were up there for a friend's show, and he picked me up in a limo from our hotel.
I wave at her, and then I open the door for her, and she comes in, and then we're kind of going off. She's like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know what this is. and so then we travel, and we're supposed to go to this love statue. We get there, and there's a couple getting engaged right there. Because you know what, you can't reserve the love statue.
We drove around the city, and in the middle of the city there's a fountain. We got out at the fountain, and he proposed to me right there in the middle of Philadelphia. And it was really special. And then we drank lots of red wine after.
Michael, this is your big day. Yes. We've been waiting for a long time for this, and we're excited it's here.
Yes.
So glad we're all together. I'm excited for you and Rosie, and it's going to be a great day.
Yes.
Cheers.
Proud of you, Mikey. Yeah.
Having people come from that far away is a testimony to the power of friendship and family. And it's wonderful to see at this point, this time. Rosie's friends here tonight are a special, intimate part of her village, and they remain extremely important to her. To see these special people so openly, so warmly, so lovingly embrace Michael as her perfect life partner makes Jane and I so very, very happy.
Alrighty, 1, 2, 3. You know what else you can, I think.
On August 10th of 2016, it was about 2 months after we started dating, I knew I wanted to marry him. I started writing a journal. I'm gonna cry. I started writing a journal about stuff I wanted to tell him. And so every day, not every day, but a lot of days, I started writing this journal, just notes to him, and I plan to give it to him tomorrow.
So this is a journal that she started taking after we started dating.
Wow.
And so, yeah, so it's got several days entries over the last 2 years.
Wow.
So, yeah. So surreal.
When I first met Rosie, it was actually at my wedding. And Mikey, as I said, was the best man. So of course he was expected to help with support and behind the scenes logistics. What I didn't expect was that Rosie would be just as helpful. And it was on that day and many times since that I've seen Rosie as a kindred spirit with Mikey and caring and generosity of spirit and helping others. And they say that marriage isn't about finding someone that you can live with, it's finding someone you can't live without. And I truly believe that that's what Mike and Rosie have done. So please, everybody, raise a glass. Cheers, Mikey and Rosie, many years of happiness.
Rosie, I've already seen a difference since you guys have been together. Mike's a better person for it. He's happier, and I wish you both all the best in life, and I look forward to many years of adventures and happiness together.
So in the spirit of the now, will the lovely couple please just look at each other and take a moment to soak in this moment. And Michael, if you'll just place your hands on top of Rosie's. Just take a moment to enjoy honoring just this time together and remembering it as the last time you'll have the upper hand.
Rosie, I know we won't be staying up all night playing Wii bowling in Center City anymore, but I truly believe Michael will be a great partner in games and in life.
So I knew there was huge sparks the moment we actually hugged on our first date. It was her smile that just like explodes. It's an exploding smile. I don't know how else to explain it. Everything felt right. Everything felt like it worked so easily. It wasn't hard to be with her. It wasn't hard to accommodate things. I just looked forward to every moment that I could, escaping what I was doing and to be with her.
So Rosie and I have this inside joke where she says that she was incomplete for the first 9 months of her life because I was born 9 months after her. But of course this isn't true because she is whole and complete just as she is. Just like Michael is whole and complete just as he is. And when two whole and complete people come together, the possibilities, the opportunities are endless. So Michael, you are my friend, you are my brother. I am always here for you and I love you. Rosie, you are my friend, you are my sister. I'll always be here for you and I love you.
So love for me is, obviously it's a passion for each other. It's a passion for another human being. But I think it's a passion that leads to more than just attraction or enjoyment. I think it's a passion that leads to support. And so, to some way, love is support, love is attraction, love is peace.
Michael, love for me is totally Michael. That's all I ever want.